Yes, good evening. It is that time again. Yes, it's one day special. Oh my word, what an amazing one day special. We've got the beautiful Karen with me as well from Pink Frog.
Thank you very, very much.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. I'm excited about this.
Yes.
We've got some exclusives in here as well that's never been seen before.
Oh, yes, we have. We've got exclusives.
So I think we should crack straight on. Now this is your one day special. Let me get all the numbers out the way and then we'll get in with the good bit. So your item number for this, 627153 is your item number, okay? It's brand new today and you could call this future-proof.
Yes, definitely.
Because once you've bought it, you won't really need to buy another flower again.
No, there are just a couple of flowers that you may need to, but the 90% of the flowers can be made from these dyes.
Did you hear that? 90% of the flowers can be made from these. And just look at some of the flowers you can make. So not only can you make the flower, you can also make different sizes of the same flower.
Yes, we do the dye. It's exactly the same shape. However, today we are bringing to you 5 shapes. So you've got the small, the medium, the large, the 1.5 inch, and the 2 inch. We also are popping in all the books. There's 2 instruction booklets just to show you and keep your hand in it, how to make them.
That's good.
There's 11 flowers in those 2 books from the same dyes. Also, we've given you, as part of the one day special, we've given you this large daffodil, which is also with the instructions in the book. So then you've got daffodils plus 90% of other flowers that you can start making with these dyes.
That is amazing. So you're not only are you getting the dyes to make most of the flowers, more than 11, you're getting the 2 books as well that tell you step by step. And I was flicking through these books before we began. It's literally broken down for you on how to make it step by step, words and pictures, so you really can't go wrong. We've got the fuchsia there. Oh, just look at some of these. And you're also getting the paper and card as well included.
Yes.
And you've also given us the large daffodil die as well.
And yeah, we've given you the large one because to start off making flowers, we don't want you to get it complicated. We don't want you to get frustrated because making the small ones, you've got to have a gist of making the larger ones. So the daffodil we've given you is the large one. Full instructions. When I first started working for Andrew, he asked me to demonstrate his flowers, and I've been crafting many years, and I said, I'm sorry, I can't make flowers. No matter what I do, I can't make flowers. He says, well, we'll show you. I says, no matter how I try, I've got this dye, that dye, I've got all that, I will never make flowers. He says, come to the warehouse for a morning. Oh. So I went for a coffee, sat with Gwen, his wife, and we sat with the book, and within 10 minutes, she'd got me making my first rose. And this was on the Wednesday, and on the Friday, he had me demonstrating my first shows out in, you know, going around shows, demonstrating.
So
this is, to me, this is my Bible. I believe in that book because I can have a breather. I can have 9 months without making a flower, pick that up, and in 2 minutes I'm doing it again. It gives you instructions of how to read it. It gives you pictorial instructions, and it's always there.
So you have everything there, and as you said, it is really broken down. And you've gone back to basics. But not only have you gone back to basics, you've gone back to basics and then made it even easier. And just look at the details you're getting with these.
Gorgeous, aren't they?
They're absolutely stunning. I just want to quickly show these other board again because I can't get over that you're getting the same dyes.
So that's that one that you're showing now is book 1.
Oh, so this is,
That's book 1, so you can make all those 6. You've got the rose, you've got the daisy, you've got the fuchsia, the poppy, the sunflower, and you've got the aguilesia. And as I tell customers, it took me longer to learn how to say aguilesia than to learn how to make it. And then in book 2, you've got the daffodil, which is the first one. Then we have the pansy, the carnation. This is the snowdrop flower. It can be put into a cone, a Christmas decoration. You've got a thistle, And then you've got... That's a pants. It's another one that I can't name.
Beautiful
yes,
flower.
Thank you.
And you are getting all this for just $49.99 is what you're paying for this. It is available on 2 flexi buys as well at £25. So you pay £25 now, and then a month later you'll pay £25 again. So it is well worth getting it today. I don't think this is going to last the day tomorrow. I really don't. This is absolutely amazing. And if you've never made flowers before, like myself, I think this is the place to start.
Yes, I'll be showing you throughout the demonstrations how to make flowers. Amazing. Perhaps not so many finished samples, but flowers. Flowers and different flowers.
And flowers is what I want, because I'm very new to craft, as we were chatting in our meeting before the show, and I love going back to basics and reading these books, and I'm hoping the demos will be the same as well. You're really going to inspire me to start making flowers.
Well, you can make some with me.
That's what I like to hear. Now, an exclusive launch.
Yeah, we've sourced this. It's pollen. We used to use a different company. Unfortunately, they no longer make what we used to use in centres.
Okay.
It is named in the booklets because that's what we originally used. However, we've sourced this and we're calling it the pink frog pollen. Pink frog pollen.
Now you're getting the lemon, the pumpkin, and the brown. Just look, it looks so
gorgeous,
realistic. Just look at them colours. Them colours are really vibrant as well. I'm loving that pumpkin. And you're getting the brown as well. Not only are you getting them though, in this set, you're also getting the gold. Look at that gold. The pink and the black as well. So you're getting all 6 of these for £19.98. We are busy already and I can see why.
And they can be mixed.
Oh, you can mix them as well?
You can mix them, yes. Yeah, you can mix them. So you find a flower that's not got a gold centre or a black centre and it's got a brown and gold or a brown and yellow, mix it. Mix it yourself and then it'll, because it's so fine, it will mix together.
So it'll mix together as well?
Yeah.
This, I can hear in my ear now, the phones are off the hook. That is going very busy for these. 199154 is your item number, £19.98. You will remember that this. Now the next one, I love. There's something about the poppy and the remembrance that I love the idea of this die and what you're giving to us now.
But it's not the poppy die we're giving you because
no, you're not.
That's in the one-day special.
It is, but it's the other dies that come with it.
The other dies that go with them, yes.
That go with the poppy dies that you're giving us here. So you've got the soldier, you've got the words.
Lest we forget.
Obviously, you wouldn't choose anything else. And you've also got the... How would you describe the...
It's the plinth.
Oh, is it the plinth? Ah, yes.
It's the plinth. It's the soldier that stands on the plinth.
Oh, yes. So it's the soldier that stands on the plinth itself. Now, when you see the finished sample, it all makes sense, look.
Yeah.
So you'll get... That is something... Now, the dies from the one-day special will help you make all the poppies. And then all you need then is for £19.49, you get the rest of that. And that card, I've never seen, in all my years in shopping TV, a die like this before.
Have you not?
I've never seen a remembrance die or a remembrance card like this. And that looks so realistic. 401022 is your item number. And just look at some of the finished samples that you can make from these dies, and also the poppy in your one-day special as well. You've got the candles there, you've got the box card there, you've got just in a silhouette in black.
Yes, yeah, on the candle. It's beautiful.
It's absolutely...
We saw the other day on Facebook somebody's been making them, because obviously we're getting to that time of year again, and the number of people that have been using the dye and the samples they are putting on Facebook are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have a sample that John next door's made me from this, but I'm leaving it while either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll bring that out tomorrow morning.
Oh, you little tease,
I know,
you little tease.
I know.
401022 is your item number, £19.49. But I think we've reached that time where we look at the website and meander back down to the demo area. These are some of the extra tools you can get as well. We've got essential tools that you will need for these. You're getting your, we're getting the board, you're getting your stamens, you're getting your ball tools, you're getting your phone tabs as well. Also your scissors are in there as well. 464378 is your item number this. £13.49 is all you will be paying. If you're making your poppies though, you may need this, the red velvet card. Oh, this is beautiful. I have some next to me in the studio. It is absolutely stunning. At 300 GSM, you're getting 12 sheets all in all, and it's $9.99 is all you're paying for this. Now this is what it's live in. Just look at that. Yours won't have the little. I've got another one behind. Here we go. My director says it's got blemish in it, which you did, but
it
just
looks like it's been crushed while it's been stood.
It does look like it's been crushed, and you get that black tinge on it, and then the red shines through as well. 198424 is your item number, is what you need for $9.99. Now I'm hearing we're extremely busy for everything. So I'm going to leave this to you because I'm very intrigued on how you do this.
Do you want to make a daisy?
Oh, we're going straight in with the demos?
We'll go straight in with the demo.
Oh, go on then.
And I'll let you make a daisy with me.
Oh, bless you.
So, first of all, what we're going to have is they're your two.
Okay.
And these are my two. You can see from the die it's got a little centre into it.
Yeah.
What you will need to do on most occasions is just pop that centre out. That's so that you can, yours have already dropped out with the look of it. That's so that if you are putting them onto wires, you'll be able to put your wires through and they'll still be able to go on a three-dimensional.
Yes.
So, take your daisy, one flower. This one is a 2-inch, and we're going to start you off on a bigger one.
Okay.
Because they're easier to handle, and then once you've learned how to handle them, you go down to the smaller ones. And there are even smaller ones than our smallest.
Oh, no.
As well. So you'll take your poker tool.
Yeah.
In your full kit, the tool kit that you can purchase, there is your poker tool, and that's what you're using.
So there is the poker tool. The toolkit is on the website as well. We'll bring up the details very shortly for your toolkit as well. You're
going to take your poker tool and just in the soft part of your hand there, your finger, you'll just press lightly straight down towards the middle, like that.
Like that?
That's it. And can you see the crease?
Oh, yeah.
And that's because the paper is of such quality that it will do that. You want to go all the way around the flower and do that.
It's sort of got a pearlescent to it as well.
It's a shimmer white. It colours beautifully with different inks, with different pens, with alcohol markers, John's inks. It's beautiful paper. It is limited edition. It will only be available on the one-day special because that is all we've managed to source.
So that's another exclusive there.
That's what's made it exclusive.
Oh, I'm loving these exclusives. So remember, you need to get the one-day special if you want this card as well. Once it's gone, it is gone. You won't be getting this card back.
So shall we turn over and do the other one? Do the next one?
Oh, do the next one as well.
Do the next one as well.
Oh, I didn't even know I was going to be doing this.
You're making your very, very first daisy. Without a parachute.
Without a parachute? I normally say no to the first demo and I watch to see what you're actually doing. This is all new to me.
But this is the beauty of it. This is so relaxing. So now can you see you've got them all creased?
Yeah.
Because you've got a straight poker tool from the toolbox and I'd got one that was a little bit curved. Can you see the difference between yours and mine?
Oh, yeah.
Mine's not as pronounced as yours. So that's the better one. I'm just using that because you've got.
Oh, bless you. Your toolkit is now. We're bringing the details in for your toolkit because it is amazing. This toolkit. It's this one just here, so it's next to your deal of the day as well. So you have got. So what have you got? Your pokey tool in there. You've got your tweezers in there. You've got
curved tweezers.
Curved tweezers in there.
So to hold it. You've got straight tweezers. You've got a quilling tool, which will help. You've got your pokey tool. You've got round nose pliers, which I'll show you as the day goes on while we use them, and a small pair of scissors. All nice in a lovely little toolbox.
The scissors in the shape of a duck.
It's a swan.
Oh, it's a swan.
They're embroidery, previously embroidery scissors, so you can get into things very nice and delicately cut things out.
That is a beautiful. I'll put this down now because I want to get back to my flower. 20% of this, of the one-day special, already gone.
Wonderful. That's really good. So now all we're going to do is take your two little fingers, these two. Were they a bit...
I'm nervous. I got some clammy palms.
So all you're going to do is just squeeze it together. Just press together so that it folds in half. Down your crease. That's it. Wonderful. Go around all of them just like that.
See, this is where my concentration phase comes in and I forget I have to talk because I'm on the telly. But if I can do this, anyone can. I've never done this before and I didn't even know I was going to do it because, as I said before, I normally say no to the first demo.
You hadn't got a choice.
No, I've not got a choice with you, my love.
Sorry.
It's all right, I don't mind being thrown in. It just shows how easy they are to make.
That's it, and that's how confident I am that you will be able to make them.
That's good.
Without having
I'm glad you've got confidence.
I've got confidence in everybody because I told you after 10 minutes I learned how to make them.
Oh, that is true.
And that's why I'm confident in other people learning.
Right then. Right.
They're amazing.
Oh, bless you.
So I'm going to take my glue. Now you can use a white glue.
Now, you told me this before. Now, you know for me and learning how to craft, I'm one for the little hints and tips, the little tricks. Now, I saw this on the table. I was like, we're not leaving that there for the show, are we? Because it looks terrible. But why do you put your glue into Blue Tack?
Into Blue Tack, right. So when I'm making flowers, I use what they call Glossy Accents. You can use a white glue, but we do say decant it into a small pot because you've got more control of what you're going to pop onto your flowers. And if you put too much glue onto it, you will end up making a mess. So we decant it into there, and as you can see, as I'm fending it down, the air goes to the bottom. So what dries a glue tip up and what dries a pot of glue up is air. Ah. So if you use it like that and pop it down, and within 3 or 4 minutes the air has got in there and the glue, the little bit of residue of glue has started drying. So what we'll do is we will pop it in, we'll tip it upside down and we'll give it a shake, because that then makes sure that there's no air mixed in anywhere. It goes up to the top, and we'll pop it into Blue Tack. Straight into Blue Tack, upside down. You've got the nozzle there that is stuck into the Blue Tack, but no air's getting into it. And we've sat at shows for 3 days with it like that. And when we come to clear up, when we want to clear up, we take it off, we bang it down, because you're banging the air out. You'll get your little pin, you pop it in, you'll take it out and wipe it. And you do that 3 or 4 times to take the residue away from there, and you'll never get, you'll very rarely will get a stuck up. Thank you.
That.
Not my idea, not mine.
Just take it as yours because it's amazing.
No, no, I assure you, not mine.
I'm loving it. While you're speaking about glue, though, the deal of the day.
Oh.
You love this, don't you?
I do, yeah, I've got mine.
You've got yours. So you can, as you just said, so you can decant. So you can decant this into your smaller one as well. Just take the tops off.
I've got a small one. You take the top off. You wouldn't. I didn't
want to break it.
So you don't need to take the top off, do you?
You don't need to take the top off
because that one's got that there, and all you would do is decant it.
Decant like that.
So this is normally, I think it's £3 for one bottle.
For one little bottle.
There are 10 of them in there.
So look at the price you're paying for that. So £19.90. Not only are you getting the litre of glue, you're also getting your 2 quickie pens as well.
Which would retail at £3.75 each.
Oh, you're like a walking till, you are. You're
good,
you are,
course, yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, I used to be an accountant.
Oh, you'd never tell, you're very good. £18 is what you're saving. So what would you use your quickie pens for?
You use them for putting glitter on the edges. So if we wanted to put glitter onto the edges of any paper or anything like that, I'll just bring this one out to show you. It has a nice...
Oh, go on.
So when you do get them, they've got a coating on. Somebody's already taken the end off. Yeah.
And this one, yeah.
And that one. And you'd run it. Can you see how it's blue?
Dots.
So you can... Right.
Well, I'm not ruining the front of your book now, am I?
Oh, that's all right. That's it's my memory book with all my bits in. So we've got a chanda there.
And what a lovely memory to have.
And watch this. Even with...
Oh, we're going road.
We're going road.
We'll be told off for going road. We're meant to get back to the demos.
And this is our pollen.
Oh, this is your pollen. Look,
this is the pollen and how fine the pollen is.
The details are at the bottom of the screen for your pollen now. You can get all 6 for £19.98. Oh, look at that. Are we going overhead? Oh, look.
and that's done. That will dry.
That
Stay
is
there.
beautiful.
That's your glue
So
pen.
that's your quickie pens.
Yes, but you can also stick gems on, glitter, centres, everything like that.
It's well worth it. Whether you don't need them or not, I would get them. 065991 is your item number for a litre of glue and 2 quickie pens as well. But we better get back to demo before we get told off.
Right, so we'll go back to the centre. We've got 2. I'm just going to pop a little bit of my glue in the centre.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Trusting me with glue now.
I
Could you do this with your quickie pens?
You can do it with your quickie pens. However, I would do them with a wet glue.
Okay.
Because the wet glue also bonds the fibres together more than a quickie glue pen. So you can see you've got your 5 points there.
Yeah.
You're going to take your flower and you're going to topsy-turvy it, put it into the little bits.
Into the other grooves.
Into the grooves and press down.
Oh my word,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
And then take the glue. This is why I use Glossy Accents, because I'm going to go around in a circle with my Glossy Accents. If you use a white glue, it can run a little bit, but as long as you've got a thick white glue, like John Next Door's or Phil Martin's, they would be better than a runny one.
So all the details are on your screen. I don't know what for, because I'm having too much fun, but it's the deal of the day. Is at the bottom of the screen, and your one-day special, which has gone into meltdown, your one-day special has
And
now.
then you're just going to pop your pollen on.
Oh, you're brave. You don't go over paper or nothing. Oh, no, I don't want to... Oh.
That's one of Cool Cat's tools.
This is nice.
It's Cool Cat's. Oh, don't be mean with pollen.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
I'm scared. Oh, my word.
And then a better effect, very carefully, go over again into a circle.
Talk amongst yourselves.
And then we're going to pop
Around
some
the
more back.
outside
Yeah,
again.
just round the outside. Do it all again.
My, and this is all in your deal of the day, everyone.
And
in your
all
one-day
the full
special.
instructions are all in there for you. And that's it.
Oh, and we've done. Oh no, my glue's gone all. That's me being heavy-handed. No, I'm not going to use your new tool. We'll
Oh,
leave it
don't
at
worry
that.
about the clean.
So if we do, but just look. So that one's obviously.
Even that one will go. You will
Professional.
need to let them settle straight down.
But we suit it because we've got a bit of glue on there, so it is going to dry. But if I can hold it like that, just look.
That's amazing. And there's no difference between yours and mine.
Yours is slightly better.
There's
I'll give
no
you that.
difference between... I've run off with mine. Because we're angling it for TV,
It's
as
for
when
the
you were doing it at home, you'd put it straight down.
And you'd leave it to dry.
And you'd leave it to dry. But there was no difference between yours and mine.
You see, if I can do it, you can do it as well. There is no saying I can't make flowers. Your one-day special is now over 20% of your one-day special has now gone, and we're only 23 minutes in to the first live hour. 627153 is your item number for this. You can make so many flowers, 11 flowers, even more, and there are more books to come as well. But we've moved on to the amazing pollen. You've seen how fine this pollen is, but 40% of this pollen has already gone. You're getting 6 pots of the pollen itself. 199154 is your item number, brand new today. And then, I love this. Remember them, your dies, 3 sets, all in all. It's brand new today. So you have the soldier, you have the plinth to put the soldier on, and you also have the wording as well. And 20% of this has already gone as well, and it's brand new today. £19.49 is all you're paying for this. 401022 is your item number. And if you are going to make poppies, you might want to pop this into your basket as well. I would for £9.99. This is your velvet card. 12 sheets, all in all, 300 GSM. 198424 is your item number for that as well. It is well worth getting this. What I would do personally, I would get quite a lot from the counter, so I would get your one-day special, I'd get the red card, and I'd also get your remembrance pack as well, your die pack of that. I'd put it all in your basket, I'd check out your basket, and I would sit back and relax and watch the demonstrations as we go. There are so many demonstrations we're going to try and cram in to the next 35 minutes, so it is well worth, but the show is flying, it's extremely busy. If I was you as well, I'd jump to the website. It's the quickest way to order today if I was you, for a minute queue on the phone.
Oh, lovely.
I know that was me being posh. What are we up to now?
So, we'll do a fuchsia. Do you want to do one?
No, go on, I'll watch you do this one.
Yeah, I'll watch
you do this one.
So, in your tool making essentials, you'll get what we call a flower making mat.
Okay.
It comes as that size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it in half. Make sure that goes somewhere safe, because as you're making flowers, they will deteriorate, as everybody will know.
So do you use? Oh, you're cutting again.
And I'm cutting again.
So is this to save?
Because I'm tight.
Well, there you go.
I'm a Yorkshire girl. I'm tight.
In my ear, they're like, "What's she doing? What's she doing? She's gone over there cutting."
Yeah.
But no, she's just tight. She wants to save a bit.
Yeah, I want to save a bit of money and make it last. That's what it is.
Frugal. Yes, that's
Frugal.
the word.
So you can see this one's had glue on twice. So I'm going to just show you how to do a new one. I've cut it into half. One half I'm going to keep for shaping. One half I'm going to use for my glue.
Ah, makes sense.
And I do the same with my tools. My tools, wherever they have gone, I did have them. I will get them shortly. I always mark them up, my embossing tools, and one is used for oh dear.
We've left the glue out of the tack. We've left the glue.
Let's have a look, let's have a look.
Oh no, we're fine.
There we go, we're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine. Here they are, that's where I've left them. I use 2 sets. Again, I'm greedy and I'm tight. So I've got one set that I've coloured in, and that's the one that I'm going to use when I use glue. Because glue will get onto your embossing tools, and if you use one that's glued, it'll not emboss as nice.
Oh, okay.
So, first of all, so that's the mats, and that's my embossing tools. They're all I'm going to need. I've got 2 alcoholic markers, trying to cover the names up, and I'm going to colour the paper front and back.
So could you also do this with coloured card if you wanted to?
You can do this with coloured card. All we advise is if you make sure the coloured card is 160, 170 gram for your small flowers, and anything up to 250 grams with your larger flowers.
Oh, okay.
Because if you do it larger with the larger flowers, you can get home decor out of it, and having a thicker weight card would make sure that they'll last. But with the flowers, smaller flowers, large, medium and small, which are the first 3 sizes, we advise that you do 160, 170 gram paper, because you'll not get creases into them. You know, have you seen sometimes when people make flowers and they have great big creases? Yeah. I'm going to show you how to make to do these with no creases. It won't crease and it'll look more realistic.
Oh, stay tuned.
Do excuse that, I'm just colouring.
No, it's fine. I like to see this. It shows
As you can see that I am not taking any time at all. I'm not worried.
And you're being quite rough with the paper as well. It's like ripping
yeah.
or...
No. It's the shape of them. I must say that, and I will advise that these will not work with foam. The foamarium. I don't want people to get them home and think that they're be disappointed. They don't work with foamarium because the way that they have been designed, they are very, very delicate there in the centre, and when you start moving them with foam, they break off. And I can tell you from experience that is the case. So please don't be disappointed if you do try to use them with foam. The daffodil you can use with foam, but these would not. You'd end up breaking more than what you would.
No, that makes sense. Well, you won't need to use foam because you're getting the paper in the kit as well. So you get all the paper in the kit. And as we said, that's a limited offer. Once that paper's gone with the kit, you're getting 10 sheets of the paper and you're getting 20 of the card is what you're getting. So you've got amples of to make flowers out of all that.
You can still see the shimmer through the paper.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fuchsia. Usually has a purple base and a pink back base.
I'm glad you knew that word because I couldn't help you there in the slightest.
That's made up.
That's made up. I was told before and I can't remember what it was.
So I'm going to turn it upside down. You can see when you have a die cut, it has a nice rounded edge.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this down over and I'm just going to go round nicely, round each of the petals. Am I in the right way?
Yeah, no, they'll find you, don't worry. I'm going to put you on the spot again now.
Yeah.
So, out of one of the cards, so one piece of card, how many of these flowers do you think you could make? I know that's really putting you on the spot. A lot.
Right, pass me a strip and I'll get you a piece of card and we'll have a quick work.
Because I'm just thinking, if you're getting so much paper and card in a pack.
Yeah, and we'll get a strip of dice. Oh, I've got my strip of dice here.
We'll get told off again because we're not demoing, but I think it's good to know how many flowers you can get. While we do that, because I've gone completely rogue, 30% of the one-day special has now completely gone. So that's 30% of this has gone, and we're only 30 minutes into the first live hour. That is what you're getting. I will go into more detail very, very shortly. But I'm just wondering, for the amount of paper and card you're getting in this pack, we could roughly work out how many flowers you could make. Oh, she can. We're counting away. We're counting away.
8, 9,
8, 9,
10. So you're going to get 10 rows, and out of that you'll get 4 flowers and 2 calyx.
Oh.
That's called a calyx, but I don't think it's a calyx on a fuchsia.
That's fine.
On the fuchsia, you use 2 flowers and a calyx, so you would get 10 lots out of there. 2 for each one, you'd get 20 fuchsias out of that sheet. So you get 20 fuchsias out of one sheet of A4. In the medium size, which is the one that we are using here.
So if we're just making fuchsias, well, I'm going to leave this for you in the gallery. If we're just making fuchsias, how many fuchsias will we be able to make with the bundle that we've got?
200 out of your card and 400 out of 400 out your card and 200 out your paper. Simple maths. Times it by 2.
You were quicker, and they had a calculator in the gallery. So there you go. So move over, Rachel Riley. I've got a new countdown lady. So that's a lot. That's
if you were to make fuchsias out of them all in the medium.
So if you're making me, that is amazing. Right, I won't put you off anymore.
Oh, you've no worries, no worries. And so I'm just shaping it with a ball tool.
If you haven't got a ball tool, could you use anything else, or do you survive? You get a ball tool as well?
I do advise going for a ball tool.
No, that makes sense.
A lot of crafters do have the ball tools. They're not the great big fantastic thick ones. They are, I would say that's a 5mm, that's a 3mm, a 2mm and a 1mm.
Okay.
I know that you do Groove, you do them. Everybody does ball tools, yes. Yeah. If you are starting out, try an empty ballpoint pen. As long as it's a ballpoint pen, you'll be able to if you're starting off new.
You know everything. You know every trick in the book. I'm loving this.
I'm a crafter. So I've squeezed them in, and then I've embossed them in so they'll come up. And if you can see, they just come up right nice. Oh, and you've got the cup.
Like the outside of
the outside, yeah, the cup. I'm going to just let them down a little bit. Get the glue and just nicely go round with my glue, which has now decided to block up. There we go. And you see, this is why you need a fine tip to go just round the outside of it. And take your tweezers and pop it through the gaps, making sure that you keep the hole lined up and clear. And then leave that to dry just slightly. See, I've moved it.
So that's why this toolkit is essential. I would really go for £13.49. I think this is a no-brainer. This is the essential kit inside as well. But if you want the flower making toolkit, for the scissors and the tweezers and all that's on the bottom of your screen now.
So now I've got the pliers. I used to do a lot of jewellery making, so I'm quite nifty with pliers. I'm going to pop with round nose pliers.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not dangerous. I'm just nifty.
No, it's fine. I just step back.
I'm just going to put the tip of the calyx into my round nose pliers, take my finger round and fold over. And can you see how that creases and curves your paper?
But you don't get a bend, or you don't get
a bend. I'll get you a pokey tool and I'll show you what you would do, what would happen if you'd got a pokey tool. If you got a pokey tool and did it, you're either going to pull it off or you're going to get creases.
You get them funny lines all the way down here.
Yes. So if you can invest in a pair of round nose pliers and just roll it round, you're warming the paper up as you go around, and you're just making it nice and curved. And this is the pliers are what make your roses nice as well, because you get all that nice curving in there. Just
I've never seen paper, and remember, it is
paper.
It's paper that we're using here. This is nothing. This is not foam, and you can't use them with foam. We've said that this is paper that we've inked ourselves, that we've drawn on. I think this is. It's remarkable.
So we've got some stamens, and can you see how fine and tiny they are?
They really are.
They really, really are. I know you can get stamens everywhere, but we do source these for the realistic flowers. If you've got the fantasy flowers or the nice flowers that look realistic, the bigger stamens are nice, but these are so tiny. And as with food grade stamens that they use in Sugarcraft, that's what makes them as tiny as this.
If you do want the stamens, they are currently on your screen. You are getting them in the essential toolkit. So you're getting your stamens, your ball tool, your scissors, and your foam pad as well. This is what you're actually getting. So that's the foam pad we cut up at the start. So there's your ball tools as well, just underneath, and you also get your scissors, your jaggedy scissors as well.
So that's been drying while we've been doing the rest, and I've got three of the stamens, pop them together, and I'm just going to fold them into 1/3 and 2/3, so they are like that. They're not exactly in half. You're getting one shorter than the other. 3 may not fit through the hole, but I did have instructions from Anita that told me to use 3.
And don't mess with Anita.
No, you don't mess with Anita with her flowers. She's wonderful.
She'll tell you about her stamens.
And can you see we've got the hole there into...
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop my poker tool in just to make sure I've got no glue into it. They're going in. If only 1 or 2 go in, I'm not so worried.
No, I think we
might have got... Oops. I've got 2 through. Please forgive me, Anita.
Sorry, Anita, love. Blame me, I'm new.
And can you see, because I've curved it with the ball tools, it's now going back into the position it was.
Isn't it stunning?
I'm going to pop a little bit of Glossy Accents straight in the middle there. And I'm holding it with stamens. Coming out of there. Pop a little bit Glossy Accents there. Put this back in my blue tack. And then this one will go.
I'm so glad you're doing this demo and not me.
I'm not. It's quite fiddly when you're not used to being able to go like this, pop it up to your eyes.
It is fiddly, but remember, we're on live television.
It's the fun of it, the fun of it. You can sit here, look, see, it's gone straight in. As soon as you've moved camera from me, gone straight in. And then you, from your stamens there, you've got a hook, you've got a loop, because you turn your stamens over. And you would let it dry. And that's your...
Just look
fuchsia there.
At that fuchsia.
So delicate.
And so realistic.
Yeah.
And that's took minutes to make.
You do get a lot quicker. You get a lot quicker. There's one of Gwen's samples here. This is one of her fuchsia cards there. And what she's done is she's done some of the leaves, but she's hanging them, you can see there. Gwen uses 1 stamen. Anita gave me instructions to use 2 or 3.
I think Gwen will be in the office on Monday, don't you? Worry about that. But just
gorgeous,
look how
aren't they?
Beautiful
the background's been done with brushes. Caroline did that background. But can you see the difference in colours? So you can see whatever you see in real life, you can make them in real life.
That is stunning. Right, I want to try and get another couple more demos in, so I'm going to disappear. while you settle.
I'll get popped up, prepped up, but what we'll do is we'll do a purple poppy for the horses.
A purple poppy for the horses?
Yes.
Yes, let's do that. But remember, shop ahead if I was you. Jump to the website. It is the easy way of doing this. You've got more on the web. You've got the strip dies that we've not even touched on yet. You've got your flower pollen there. You've got the set 1 and set 2 you see on the screen, but you can buy it as a big set as well. We've got more card on there. We've got the embossing mat on there as well. There is loads to look at on this show, but this is very, very busy. And don't forget your deal of the day as well. It's well worth putting that in your basket as you go along. Well, what can I say? For a deal of the day, a third of the stock has already gone, and this is the first live hour. Let me tell you what you're getting, then I'll give you all the figures and facts and figures. So what we've got here, you've got all the dies that you'll need to make over 11 flowers and many more as well. So you're getting the books here as well, which literally break down step by step how to make each flower, what to do next, the tools you will need. Everything is in there, and you're getting 2 of these. Now, once you've bought these dies, there are more books to come, I have been told, in a few months' time. So once you've got these, you're future-proof, you're in. All you'll need to do is buy the new books, and then you'll make more flowers time and time again.
Leaflets. We're not doing books.
Oh, we're doing leaflets.
Leaflets.
We're moving to leaflets. We're moving with the times, people. We're going to leaflets is what you'll get. You're also getting your card as well and your paper. So you're getting your card and your paper as well. But just look at some of the stuff you can create. Just look at them. From the small all the way through to the large. And plus, you're getting these as well. And we've also thrown in the daffodil. Large daffodil is what you're getting as well. Now look how 3D these look as well. So you're also getting that for free as well. For £49.99, you really can't go wrong. I've made one of these at the top of the hour, so if I can do it, I assure you, you can do it as well. 627153 is your item number for this, but you can also split it into flexi buy as well. Just £25 over 2 interest-free flexis. You pay your P&P on the first one, and then the second one a month's time, so it's well worth getting in. Up next though, we've got the leaf strip dies. If you want some leaves to make it give you a bit more greenery, you can do that with these dies. Like in a wreath, it would go beautifully with your one-day special. But just look at some of these finished samples that we had here. So we got a beautiful wreath here. Now I know on Good Evening Achandra, if you're looking for these circles, yeah, stick with me. We've got some of these on the show. But look at some of the, look how realistic these look as well. So these are the little tiny, little round leaves that you've got. Just look at that. It's absolutely stunning of what you can create with some of these dies. So you've got your item numbers are on screen. 764942 is your item number for that. So up next we have the rose leaf. So the rose leaf is what you're buying next. Let me give you all the facts and the figures. 664440 is your item number for this. So this is your rose leaf that we can see on the happy birthday card just behind. So you can just see it there in the background. So they are your rose leaves there. So it gives you all that depth and detail. Just trickles through the background of your card as well. And up last but no means least, we've also got the fern leaves as well. So if you do want to create those beautiful ferns, you can make these. 099555 is your item number for the fern leaf. Just $9.99 plus your P&P as well. So it's well worth getting hold of them if you can. Maybe you can just get 1, get 2. If you can get all 3, get all 3. Everything will work together down this counter. You've also got your essentials kit next as well. Now we do suggest you get one of these as well if you've not already got the stuff that's inside. You've got the ball tools in there. You've got 4 different sizes of ball tools. You've got your scissors. You've got those beautiful realistic stamens as well that you can ink up, and the foam pad that you can cut down as well. So it is well worth purchasing one of these as well. £13.49. 464378 is your item number. Now you saw us use it in the very first demo. we're going to go to it now. Now, nearly 50%, is that correct? 50%. 50% of this has already gone, and we're only 44 minutes in. You are going to get all 6 pots is what you're getting for £19.98. 199,154. You're getting the lemon. Do you want me to pick these up, Baker? Is that easier for you? So let's see the colours you're getting. So you're looking at the pollen on the inside is what you're looking at. So you've got the gold, you've got the pink, you've got the black. You're getting the lemon, the pumpkin and the brown as well. All of these in one big pack is what you are getting for £19.98. 199,154 is your item number for that. Well worth getting hold of it if you can. It makes just everything, and it's so fine. It's so, oh, I'm going rogue. But it's so fine. You won't be able to, but I know you've moved your camera. Sorry, I was meant to do it earlier. Letting into trickery, but just look. But if you don't look at the part, if you just look at my finger, it looks so realistic on your fingers, like them, like lily pollen. That stuff that stains everywhere. With this, you can simply wipe off and no one will ever know. So that is 199,154 is your item number for these. And then let's remember them. 40% of this stock has already gone. You are getting that beautiful soldier, absolutely stunning. You're getting the plinth to stand the soldier on as well, and you're also getting the words as well. Absolutely beautiful set of dies. £19.49. 401022 is your item number for that. Now, if you're buying all of this, you're thinking, Adam, but I need a litre of glue and 2 quickies. I can do that for you as well. It is only available till 7 o'clock tomorrow, but 50% of the stock has already gone here. 065991 is your item number. You're getting a litre, which you can decant into other little bottles as well. If you've got the finer nib glues, I would decant it into that. And you're also getting 2 quickie gel pens as well in there for £19.90, saving of 20 quid. I would buy a few of them.
Oh, yes.
And stock up. So I would buy about 2 or 3 litres of that glue. Has it got a shelf life, do we know?
No.
No?
No.
Oh,
as long as you don't leave the top off and the air doesn't get to it, you're all right.
You can use it as a...
Yeah, when we send it out, we make sure it's in a sealed bag and then we pop it in a box. Everything, they always come in a box for safety. But if you leave it in the bag where it's sealed in, don't let the air to it, be fine.
I would buy 2, 3 or 4 of them if I were you. Well worth getting it. Right, I'm conscious of the time, so I really want to get into another demo.
I'm going to give you a quick demo. You know, you showed the wreath.
Yeah.
And you said about the calla lilies.
Yeah.
And those little leaves. They are made from the flower.
Get away.
They're made from the flower, and I just wanted to show you that. And all you're going to do is you're going to cut into one of the leaves to the middle, one of the petals. Take your poker tool and make sure you just click in there, and then...
Oh, look at that leaf.
That's going to do your calla lily. If it was in white and you put some yellow up there, you've got the calla lily as she's popped in, as Gwen's popped in that rose. But then you can still make your leaves out of it.
Oh,
Amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful. There is so much.
It's 2 minutes. Have you got something else? So
these are all timeless dies. They will go on. They're the dies that keep on giving, you could say. Really look into these. It's well worth getting it. £49.99. Split it into them 2 flexi buys if I was you. You pay one, get somebody else to pay the other, and give them someone as a present. I think they'd really enjoy this.
So we've got 3. We've coloured them purple. We've done them with an alcoholic marker. You can still seal the sheen with the paper. Beautiful paper. I must say it's not the same as John next door's flower paper. It is a different one.
Different paper.
His has got a gold on it. Ours hasn't. We're going to use the essential tools, and we've got crinkle cut scissors. I do know that everybody may have some from years and years ago, because 20 years ago this is all we got. We'd no die cutting or anything. We've got crinkle cut, and we're just going to chop the ends off.
Oh, I wondered how you did this. I thought you went in with a little pair of scissors.
No.
Oh, no.
No, life's too short for that.
I thought this was going to take forever.
That's it.
Oh,
all 3.
My word.
I'm going to get a fine liner pen. Please say I've got the fine liner in.
On that already, just on the edges. And 20% of the Essentials Toolkit is already gone as well. Remember, you're also getting the stamens in there, you're getting the ball tools in there, and you're getting your foam mat as well. Everything you need to start flower making.
So a fine liner pen, 3 little lines. 1, 2, 3.
I suppose you can be really random because no flowers are the same.
No flowers are the same. If you rush in, just do a scribble. Please don't shout at me, Gwen and Anita. I know that you love real things.
Will they be watching?
I hope so.
Well, they better be.
Yeah.
We've had no email from them yet to say hello. Gwen, email in studio@chanda.com. I want to know if you're watching. We want to see you watching.
The amount of times I've met her, it might be a Karen, your P45's in post.
Never. If not, we'll go together and we'll start our own flower company.
So this one, I'm sorry for laughing. So this one is our 5mm. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go round the outside, and it's like drawing. Just like drawing round. And...
Oh, so you're going around all the entire edge of each
and
petal.
It looks like, if you can see, I've got glue on there.
You've got a bit of gunk on there.
I've got a bit of gunk on there. I've not got any on that one. So that's why I advise get one that's...
You get 2 sets.
Yeah, all right. So, being Yorkshire, I marked one that hadn't got gunk and one that had, and I've just mixed them up. That's got gunk, that's not. I marked the wrong one.
Oh, bless. It's going to be a long one-day special for you.
Oh,
bless you.
Bless. I'm just going to go all the way around. Can you see how it's all coming up? The paper is just...
So is that the foam that helps the petals?
Yes.
Is that the foam underneath?
The foam underneath, yes, the foam's underneath. It's, have a feel.
It's quite dense.
It's very dense, yeah. Some people would use the back of a mouse mat, but sometimes it's... With being heavy-handed, as I am, I deteriorate them too much anyway, so you want the proper stuff.
Oh, now I can see why you cut it down then. Because you don't really need a lot, and you don't...
You don't.
I suppose if you use the bigger one, you'll stay to the centre of your mat, so then you've ruined all the edge.
Yeah, so I can use that side, and I've got...
I've got more to come.
I've got a lot more to come.
These are...
It's so quick.
I'm in awe.
It's not wham bam in out, cut out and quick, but it's therapeutical. When we're doing samples for the shows that we go to, we sit at home and we're making them in front of TV and stuff like that. That's the one. So I've now got 3, and you can see the natural shape of them.
You really can.
All I'm going to do for speed, instead of doing one at a time, I'm putting the Glossy Accents into 2 of them. Put one on top of the other, making sure I fill the gaps in the spaces. And on top of that one, and it's random. Get my dirty tool because I've got glue in there.
See, I can't get over that's paper.
I'm going to just squeeze it in a little bit, and then this is where we're going to put the black on. We're going to go round with the glue in a circle.
So I'm seeing these on things like wedding cards.
Oh yeah, we've got samples with them on anything.
On weddings cards.
We do take to shows with us. We take samples of cakes, and we have them coming down the cakes. And yeah, we're quite renowned for having nice flower samples at the craft shows. So you can see just there, it's only slightly got a little bit in, so I'm going to make it a little bit better.
If you do want these palums, they're on your screen now. 199154. They are going extremely quickly. Over half of the stock has already gone in this first hour. £19.98.
So to stop it slipping like what happened to us last time, what I would do is pop some on, put it to one side, let it dry. Once it's dry, it's not going to
and then pour off what you don't use.
And then pour off. But for television purposes, what we will do, but even giving it that couple of seconds, it's allowed it to still not move. Oh, go on, you're all right.
They're fine. They've got the shots. They're good here. They're good. But just look how realistic. And then from that, we can go to that.
And that's just a stamp that I've picked up for flower. Cut it off a flower stamp, and added it to a flower stamp, but you can get wires, and there are poppy leaves that you can get that we do have. We're supposed to have them on the show, but I'll check that at the end. But we have poppy leaves that will go with them.
Go on the cards as well.
Yeah,
that is absolutely stunning. Remember, you can make these in batches. Just spend a whole day making all different flowers so you've got them ready to using for your crafty stash. But we are coming close to the end of the hours now. There is loads more on the website if you want to go to it. Pop over to hachanda.com where you can find absolutely everything that you need. You can shop ahead of us on the website as well. You've got from stamens on there, you've got the poppies on there, you've got the leaves on there, you've got the glue on there, the pollens on there, your starter kits on there. Everything is amazing on there. Now, we only have a few minutes left, so we've just gone back to our deal of the day, and we just want to quickly go through our one-day special. I will get these right one day. There are so many little terms.
We have the same problem.
One-day specials, deal of the day,
7-day deal,
savers, and oh, there's so many of sunrise specials, sunset specials. I'm here on a Monday. I don't wait. Whatever it is, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just before we go, over a third has already gone this hour.
Lovely, thank you very much.
I'm going to give you 30 seconds, maybe longer. Tell me what you're getting in this set and why you we got a minute 10. Take a minute and tell me why you enjoy this set.
Because I can make flowers.
There you go. Fabulous. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure. No, so you can. So you. I
have crafted since being 10-year-old, 40 odd years. I've never made flowers. I used to have to buy flowers, and I can make flowers from this. And when I go to shows for Andrew, Gwen and Nita are our main sample.
I don't think they're watching. No, they've not emailed in. We'll say it's all about you.
But when I actually go to different shows, sometimes we do 2 shows, and I sit there, and I genuinely tell people that it took me 10 minutes to learn how to make these, and I believe in them.
But I
don't need to buy another flower die. I need a different size, of which we will bring later on, but I don't need another flower die. I've even made passion flowers from them.
Oh, so there's so many variations. But it's not in the
booklet. I'll probably not do a demo of it because it's not in the booklet, but we're going to get a booklet for it.
There is so much more we can tell you about. Don't go anywhere. This will be back very, very soon.